thing that got me most into the creative industry was reading The Enemy, listening to John Peel on Radio 1, going to Glastonbury and seeing the amazing things that Mike Levis was doing. And I started off as a music journalist, started DJing, started running clubs, so it was all of those kind of things that influenced me. It's a lot of being barraged by music and sound, really. I think to get into the music industry, to get into any industry, you've got to be prepared to work really hard. I did years of work experience, working for free for magazines, record labels, anything to kind of get a foot in the door, meet the right people, make the right contacts, and do something different from everyone else. Bestival, the label, the things that we sign, the things that I play on the radio, they're different from other people, and I think if you're doing that, then that's half the battle. Kids, the young adults that are coming out of schools now, they're all really much more independently minded. You see that in the fact they're all on MySpace, Facebook, Bebo, they've got their own communities. It took me until I was 21 until I sort of maybe found that now kids of 16, 14, 12 are, actually making music and in this industry already. And I think, it's absolutely key that schools kind of push that. I did 4 years at university, sitting in the bar, drinking beer, and I did French and History of Art at university, so really it was no relevance at all to what I'm doing now, running record labels and doing festivals, but it taught me a lot of life skills. I learned how to control budgets, learned how to keep myself alive without my mum and dad, and I do think, if there's a specific job you want to do, like you want to do sound engineering or mastering, you do need to go and do the right courses. You need that education. The last few years have been glory years for festival promoters. It's been getting increasingly more difficult, obviously, with the recession here. I know people that are losing jobs in the festival market. Yeah, there'll be other sort of victims of it, but I'm not going to get all sort of teary about it. It's what's happening, and it's natural competition, and we've got to get through it. I've got 2 festivals that, now we set up a new one last year, and maybe that was crazy, but we've got to sell 50, 60,000 odd tickets. But I'm confident we can do it, and I think people still want to go out, people still want to have fun, people still want to listen to new bands, people want to check out good talent. So I think as long as you're really savvy to that and you're offering people new and exciting things to go and see, then they'll still come out. But it's so vital that the festival market is supported, from the government to the punters. They're an integral part of the sort of UK summer now. They're the UK's new summer holiday. When I was a kid, there was a recession. I didn't even notice. I knew the word. I didn't know what it meant. Maybe my mum and dad didn't have as much money. I was never aware of it. I think if you're under a certain age, it doesn't actually affect you. Necessarily day in day out. You're still making music, and if anything, it's going to make some really amazing music come from somewhere, from people that are like, whether they've lost their jobs or they're just fighting against it, or they're angry or whatever. It's definitely going to be a creative time for music. It is the strongest music industry in the world, I think, and the best. We do mentoring with the festivals. I get kids from the Isle of Wight to come down for a week and see how festivals put together. We do work experience at Sunday Best. We have people constantly in here doing all aspects, and I really make sure that we talk to these guys and girls and make sure that they're really getting something out of it. They're not just making the tea and kind of delivering the post. They're actually, they're actually getting good work experience out of it. The creative industries is just leading the charge on all sort of fronts, and it is one of the most valuable things that the UK has got, and that needs to be kind of recognised. And I think recession or no recession, the amazing artists and music and film artists and visual artists from the UK are going to keep going.